Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Genome Guardian to a really fun to play combo-tastic bullet shoot 'em up storm game. You can find the full playlist in the pinned comment below the video, in the video description. Today we are playing as the boombox again, alright? And the parts we're gonna be using, so I set these things up at the end of the video. Sometimes I like changed it a little bit, but I don't think we're gonna need to do that. So we're gonna go with Hercules. The reason for Hercules is to have a lot of HP, so we can turn some of it into armor with the cage gadget, and then turret for some more extra health. And I'm gonna be playing the shoot 'em up mode, so there's no downside to playing a turret, kinda, maybe a little bit. Then we're using the reverser, so the projectiles fly back to us, so yeah, that increases the potential damage output. Also, like, I'm trying to get as many things that we have yellow star on, we want to turn them purple. That means that means winning on highest difficulty. Alternating, yeah, it's probably gonna be fine. Ammunition, because we didn't play with that yet. Overlord, because we didn't play with that yet. Some of these I'm not a huge fan, like alternating, overlord, ammunition, reverser maybe even. But yeah, we're gonna have to try to make it work. Also, interesting thing. Oh, ignore hits to your phone while reloading for up to 5 seconds. Okay. I read the patch notes. Didn't this change? Okay. So yeah, there was a patch note that I read. Okay, so we need to get the health to between 1 and 25% for this thing to start working. So that's gonna be really important. Generator, if your armor gets hit, it doesn't count as a hit, so you still get shield max +2. Long term, this should be really good. We already won with that, but still, we need some power. So we got 3 new gadgets. We didn't win on difficulty 5 yet, and then a weak one, and then bypass. Also, like, I don't know. Maybe it's good. We'll see. So yeah, we're trying some new stuff today, and yeah, let's jump in and wish me luck. Dun, 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 dun. Reload. So we're like a juggler with all these like things jumping up. Okay, I need to get rid of that one. Okay, the music's getting a bit crazy. I didn't really get that much money, but it will help. Also, like, all the spots are unlocked, so that's the special base that we are using. Downside, what's the downside? I forgot what the downside was, but there was a downside. We can see it here actually. Magazine size -40%. I mean, it's actually not that bad. So what are we going for here? A relentless beast of a rotor gun that spews a ferocious torrent of tiny bubbles. Pulls up to its dominating DPS and fire rate within 3 seconds. Oh, it spools up, but that's bad with the ammunition, no? Yeah, it's gonna spool up and then it's gonna stop. I don't know. Like, I like homing weapons actually. Do we have like a good... Oh, there we go. Micro missile machine gun. A hurricane of tiny homing missiles fired at a staggering pace. Individual small blasts add up through overwhelming volume. So that's what we're talking about. How fast can we get to a homing? Okay, AAT is homing, so let's go for that. So we just need a T. Fire rate increased but damage reduced. Okay. So I think as soon as we have homing, it's gonna be so much easier. Although already now, with like first weapon upgrade, we're already pretty good. Why do we have knockback though? That part I'm not really sure about. Don't we have like something that should eliminate knockback? Maybe I didn't take it in the end. Okay. That's weird though. I could swear I did. Knockback, fire rate, accuracy, and velocity size scale with music. Yeah, we do have a little bit of knockback. 4.7. That's really not that much though. Yeah, I thought we had like a weapon that reduces knockback, but maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about something that I thought to take, but then I didn't take in the end. Okay. Okay, a T would be nice. Do we go for it? There we go. Micro missile repeater. So this thing has homing. I really like homing weapons in this game. Why does this thing have shields on? What was that all about? Okay, looking pretty good. Yeah, it's not really homing as much as I would like it to home. I didn't really get lots of money as a result. Oh, reload time minus 40%. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, so far at least we are not taking damage, but okay, I think this wave was a little bit better than the last time one. But yeah, let's grab the reload time reduction, and then what are we going for? Proximity, homing, explosive, freeze, and burst fire. Weapons fire and burst, usually 3. I mean, that's probably good. Homing, explosive, and sticky. I like sticky. An egg launcher producing helpful hashlings that stick targets with extreme persistence. They happily explode when their life purpose is met. Let's try for that. So AATT. Okay, another T. Good. Okay, now we reload super fast. Okay, that's gonna feel so much better. Gonna be able to shoot way more than before. Can we get this exalted? I don't know if we can. Okay, now. Okay, I cannot turn this on. That's a disaster actually. So I was hoping for some things that we can fail. Maybe I can lose some health. So I need to be between 1 and 25% health to enable this. And to lose health, we need to lose armor and then shields. And I need to stay on that health. Maybe I just forget about it, I guess. Okay, I can get an extra life. Some money. Okay. Yeah, this didn't go as planned, sadly. What is this? Okay, I like it. It's good. It is nice. Now we have now we are like, how do you call it? A carrier. These are our little ships. Yeah. That's so nice. Okay. I mean, do we go for a knockback build with these? Try to push things only if it has decent knockback to begin with, which it doesn't. So maybe not. Like... let's grab another one of these. I mean, I can grab the other one, right? This one. Anti-freeze missile. Highly complex burst fire munition. These proximity detonation homing missiles and missiles freeze target and each explode 3 times. Let's try that out. Yeah, easy mode engaged. Sadly, we can't turn the Wise on, but I think that's fine. Would there be like a way to increase... Like... I wish there was like an easy way to reduce my health. What a wonderful weapon, I love it. More projectile, less range. I mean, that's a bit dangerous. Let's try it. We can like give up if it doesn't feel good. So basically we are like getting more burst damage while also like if there's no enemies on screen then they pause. That's interesting. Can't really control them. They go for like what, the closest enemies to me? I mean, that makes sense. What is this big one? Where did that come from? We didn't earn that much money in this wave, but we kind of earned like a decent amount. I think it kind of works okay. Okay, let's speed up the game. There we go. Yeah, I think we have strong enough build now going. Like, I don't know, like in this game, like I just get these builds together that like work. And even if not everything works as I think it will, and then, yeah, it's not ideal, like I still get something like pretty good together usually. So we're going for this one, so CNT, okay. Micro missile repeater. Just gonna go for 3 homing weapons because that's the way I like it. Okay. Trashed. Micros with TDNA are extinct. Micro speed plus 25%. That's not too bad. Micro damage -2. Micro speed plus 40%. Offspring start with armor which absorbs 1 hit, while Offspring with TDNA starts with shield. That's also not too bad. There's so much crap on the screen that I'm gonna take this. I don't think it's gonna help the enemies enough. Now bounce and range, interesting. But we're going for CDNA to get my second weapon fully online. Okay. But yeah, we basically just launch these things, and even if we get hit, we have 5 armor, so... Oh, a GDNA. I mean, it's not a discount, so we're gonna lock it, but look at that. Crit chance plus 1%, fire rate minus 40%. Oh, I don't like the minus fire rate though. Yeah, that part I don't like at all. So now we got the anti-freeze missile. Why is the screen so crazy all of a sudden? What did I do? I think, I don't know. This, like, I just upgraded one of my weapons, but like something else is going on. Increase range, reduce size. Okay. I mean, it might be working okay. Oh yeah. These games sometimes. I mean, we are playing on like increased speed, so that's why things are a little bit crazier than usual. Fire rate plus 50% and damage minus 50% on weapon with ADNA. I mean, my fire is so high already, it's probably not that great. Oh, we could go plus 90% damage and minus 30 plus 30% fire rate. Since the fire rate's already that high, it's probably okay, I think. And then we can also grab this, I guess. So that would cancel out the thing. Yeah. Increase size, increase range. I mean, this is really cheap. That's fine. It is okay. Let's just see if the recording is looking good. Yeah, nice. Oh, some enemies are sneaking through apparently. Maybe. Maybe not. Baby. Homing weapons. Best weapons in the game, I think. I just saw something very nice about not having to aim. Like the efficiency of... Oh, we lost armor. The efficiency of your weapons is so much higher if you have homing. A micros with AD and air extinct. Micro health plus 30%. Micro fire rate minus 50%. Offspring speed. Oof, I don't like that. Wave time plus 15 seconds. Ooh. I mean, that's more money for us, no? Nah, but I don't want that. Okay, I guess we're gonna go with that. Okay, so now I wanna buy this. I wanna see something. So, my fire rate is 4.5 per second. Yeah? If I put this on, it's 3.1. So yeah, that's like about a third. And then if I put this on, it's gonna be like 6.7. So that's like... And then I don't know if this bonus and this penalty is additive, but basically together it should be plus 20%. Like, I'm hoping for like 5 or so. 4.7, yeah, that's really bad. So basically, like, it's just a little bit better. So we just got like 0.2, even though this is like plus 50, so it should be plus 20%, but it's on 20% of the base, so at least it doesn't go down though. Yeah, and we get 20% damage. Okay, what's the damage looking like though? So damage 9.5 times 2. Oh, damage went up quite a bit. So with this and this, basically both damage and fire rate went up. So together, they're net positive. And we like net positive, so... We like it a lot. Oh, the music slowed down, now everything's slow. Okay. Where's my money, dude? Right. I wonder if Pierce would be good on that. Okay, it has Pierce. Wait, what? Has Pierce. Oh, everything has Pierce because... Because why? Because of reverser. Ah, okay. Oh, no wonder we're doing so well. All our weapons have Pierce. Okay, then we banish that. I don't want something that reduces damage. Okay, let's get another weapon here. What do we want to go for here? Zap and bounce. Or? Okay, there is a weapon with G that's homing. But like, do we need more homing weapons? I don't think it really matters, to be honest. Just get an A on it and then... It takes so long to like... And we reload super fast as well. You're just not killing things, you're just knocking them back, it seems like. Crit damage increased. Okay. Wait, what? Where's my homing things? Like the main... Oh, they're so small. Why they're so small? Okay, that was weird. Okay, now they're bigger. Not that it really matters, but... There we go. But yeah, money's pretty tight. Money's pretty tight. But that's just because enemies don't really have a chance to get closer to us. Which is good in a way. Glass. Okay. Cold. And like... Oh, that one I like. I like big enemies, and I cannot lie. Because that makes it easier to hit them, no? Guardian number 13 unlocked. But yeah, the game became something weird. Like very low income. But that's okay. To win we need to get to wave 30, and then we can go after that more after that if you really want to, but... It's not really that important. Okay, we just got a whole bunch of money from somewhere, which is really nice. I like this. Plus 30% chance to gain shield on elimination. I just wonder if I should finish the weapon first. AGTT. What else can we put together? ACGG. AAAG, a plasma thrower. We need one more A. Look at the beautiful sparkles. A lot of our weapons never reach the enemies because, like, yeah, one weapon keeps shooting them out of range, but not far enough to actually remove them, so yeah, it's a bit weird kind of thing. It's okay though. Suffering from success. It is like self-repairing though, like... If you're so strong that enemies can't reach us, then it doesn't really matter if, like... We can go more knockback, dude. To try to push them out of the way. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, though. But yeah, once the enemies become a little bit too strong to be instantly deleted, then... we're gonna start getting money again. So yeah. The wolves of the abyss have suddenly begun producing large quantities of microbe pheromones. Oh god, they fall in love with a nanobot. Reject their advances. All microbes are enraged. Let them come in for a hug. All microbes and offspring stick to you and slow you more. Yeah, let them come in for a hug. I like that one. More projectiles, less fire rate. I mean, that's a lot more projectiles, though. Yeah, I think we're just knocking things off screen, but not far enough to actually kill them. Seems like the homing doesn't work off screen, sadly. Yeah, we don't have enough knockback to do the thing properly, so this is probably a bad thing, at least for now. If anything, we wanna like reduce the amount of knockback. I thought we already had like something that reduced it like so much, but I guess we don't. Biomass plus 5 from exalted and enraged microbes. I mean, that's nice, more money if we can somehow pull it off. We can actually kill enraged microbes at this. My army of homing. I don't know what the carrier says when it comes online. Carrier online. Maybe it says that. I don't know. And just like that, a very easy difficulty 5 victory with yet another build that synergizes oh so beautifully. Do we keep going for a little bit more? I mean, we could. But like, I rather read some story, to be honest. The last wave. Oh, it says now the last wave. Since when it does that? Okay. Victory! Selector, achieve victory depth 3 or deeper with a burst fire weapon. Oh, we never did that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to setup. Get the things ready for next time. You've reached the current end of the story. It will be completable after full release version 1.0.0. Release date to be announced. Alright. So yeah, we like got cure progress to 100%. Cure synthesized, but you can't take down the abyss until full release. Release date to be announced. Yeah, okay, so in full release there's gonna be 3 more modes. Like right now we have like shoot 'em up, virus, and brute, and there's gonna be 3 more modes released. And I don't know when the game's gonna release. It will. Okay, let's set things up for the next time. So what do we wanna play next time? Microbes and offspring share a knockback. Reduce knockback, reduce damage. I'm not even sure this is good. It just seems bad to me. Gale force winds. Okay. Let's check out the new mods. I mean, Cage, I kinda like Cage, although we didn't really need it, to be honest. Now this is so interesting. Fire plus 10% per missing shield if you have at least 1 shield. How to best abuse that? Not that. Convert shields to health. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we need to increase shield max. Damage plus 5% per shield. Lose all shield when hit. Ooh. That's new. This is absolutely broken. Okay, I was not able to get advantage of Vice. And you know why it's broken? I'm just gonna try it out a bit. Well, it's broken because... like, as you saw, we got hit, but we didn't lose the shields because the armor protects us. So basically, in a way, like, anything that has a very detrimental effect when you get hit is totally countered by armor. And that's that. So if you run Cage plus the Stator, GG's. And then you can also put the generator on top of it. So our damage goes up by 10%. So this is like a totally unbelievably broken build. Ballad full health. Health gains during a wave increase shield instead. Okay. No. No. Okay, shields +1 for the current wave, but only for the current wave. Okay, so that's not that interesting. Yeah, we can literally take anything. Yeah, I want to try this, how much damage we can get. We're gonna get like absurd amount of damage. So what should be the final one? Reload time -50% while reloading. Okay, I want to see what is the... something normal. There you go. Cooling delay -50% while overheated. Okay, I understand now. But like, we're gonna use a different core now, no? Which one? Plasma? Fire rate increases up to 200% with heat. Self-destruct upon overheating. That's so dangerous. So... how do we... how do we make that works? Projectiles fired while not at 0% heat don't produce heat. What? Crit projectiles fired while not at 0% heat don't produce heat. What? Crit projectiles fired while not at 0% heat don't produce heat. Dude. I mean, that's the solution, right? We grab this and we just make ourselves always crit. How are we gonna do that? Oh, there are mods for that. I mean, there are like boosts for that. Firerate? No. That's such a bad idea. We want to increase the heat max, not reduce it. Oh, this, we also got this. Defibrillator resurrects upon self-destructing with full health. Recharges after 10 waves. Huh. Okay. All weapons are burst fire. Accuracy plus 40%. Right. Jammer. Home increases damage by half instead of up to... okay. I mean, if you're still using the cage, then yeah, I guess you're gonna do another shoot 'em up. But yeah, I wanna try this out. And then, yeah. Okay, what about these? Okay, so... heat max minus 40%, cooling rate minus 40%. Yeah, we need to get rid of that for sure. Oh, this is so weird. Fire rate plus 50% per A DNA, accuracy plus 30%, and range plus per C DNA. But we can only put 3 weapons. Yeah, this, I don't like this one too much. Double, triple, quasar. Broadside. How do we unlock the rest? Let me see something. Database, no. Checklist. Bellows. How at least plus 200% crit damage during a dive. That requires 2 very specific gadgets to reach. Achieve victory with a crit mod. Okay. Purchase the accuracy plus 50% and size plus 50% gene 5 times. Okay. Achieve victory in draft mode. Yeah, we cannot unlock that. So the game's like X, it means unreleased and like in future update. But like, this is also unreleased. I mean, it's not achievable because the draft mode is unreleased, or am I getting something wrong? Achieve victory adapt 5 with only 360% accuracy weapons. The sprinkler. I mean, we could try that. I want to know what the sprinkler is. With burn weapon that didn't originally have burn. Okay, that's easy. With the radar mode. Do we have a radar mode? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Homing plus 100%, damage minus 40%. I see. Okay. Conductor. So this one we also can't unlock, yeah? Okay. With stickier proximity weapons, we're getting there. Okay, we're also getting there. This one we just need to keep playing. Have a size 1000 or larger weapon during a dive. Do we go for that? I don't know. Like, right now, just trying out these new things. I mean, we could try the sprinkler thing. Yeah, that's gonna... Cold snap. Roar. Deal knockback to all microbes and offspring based on nanobot scale. Repair. A stomp might be nice actually. Because we can't move. If you choose something else like a brood. We have to watch that it don't overheat. Ooh, this thing like empties really slowly. Oh, there's a sound that it makes. I mean, that's really good because... Yeah, too bad the weapon sucks though. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, maybe with another weapon we would be fine. Tiny projectiles will still be small after size increases. Would you be afraid of an ant that was 5 times its normal size? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. But like, yeah, so like, I mean, I both would and wouldn't. I don't like when I see those big ants, but they're not like 5 times its size, right? They're like way more than that. Like those big scary ants, they're like, ugh. All right. I mean, so like I kind of wanna unlock that. I'm not sure we can reach 360% accuracy weapon. Like, I think that like this one, yeah, this one's like 360 accuracy, so we can grab that. So unless anything else is messing with the accuracy, the wavequake would be 360. Let me see, are there like any others that would have 360? I don't think so, right? But we can reach 360 by reducing our accuracy, basically. So the plan is to just build the wavequakes, 4 wavequakes. Is that good enough? I don't know. I don't know if that's good enough. I mean, if it's not, we can always make ourselves better by choosing a better gadget, but we already have like crazy good modes, no? Yeah, stator? Whew. Like, we start with 4 shields, so we start with plus 20% damage. What is destroying our damage though? Why is our damage so low? We don't have to play Hercules though. That's the thing. Scion. Well, we need something with HP. Yeah. Baphomet. Damage plus 30%. Oh yeah. Scary stuff. I mean, I could go Bastille. Problem with Bastille is just that it's really, really big, no? Yeah. So it's really hard to hit things like you saw. Especially with this weapon. And they get so much faster closer to you. And we have alternating weapons. Okay, we can remove that. That's definitely not great. We want something better. Not increasing accuracy though, that's a bad idea. How would an orbit look like? Okay. Spinner? I mean, it's good if there's like a lot more enemies. Okay, I suck, but... And then we lose the shields. We cannot afford that. Like, we need to find a way to survive the first wave. And like, the spinner is not it. It's just too expensive, you know? Projectiles long to aim direction. Let me see how that would work. Oh wait, what? Wait, no. What? What is this weird interaction? What? That looks like orbit, but it's not. Okay. But it's not good enough. That's the thing. Like, things still pass. Yeah. Sadly. Like, if he had a different weapon, maybe it would work better, you know, like a bomb. This only kind of works because, like, the enemies are exactly at our proper distance. Do we spin faster when we are, like, about to blow up? Yeah, I don't think any of that works. So... Oh, dude. Like... Maybe broadside? I didn't want to play broadside again, but, like... This is so hard. This is so hard. Oh yeah, let's remove the tractor, right. Oh, maybe concentrator. Whoa. What? Why do we overheat so fast? I only shot once. Okay, no, 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 no. So yeah, broadside doesn't really work. What if we go concentrator single? Would that work? Yeah, kinda. But that doesn't... There's a problem with that. That wouldn't count as a 360 weapon. What if we just go normal, like just a gunner? I'm just a like plain gunner. Like the first wave might be a little bit hard, but... Oh, we can wait for them to come really, really close. Okay, okay, okay. That kind of really works. I think we found it. I found something that kind of works. And now that we become a spread shot, it's gonna be easier, right? Maybe. It also depends a lot. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna work. And then we stomp, we like kill so many enemies at once. Okay, that works. So it says 90. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay, we got the build. We got the build. So, like, we don't have time to play today, but... So yeah, just going gunner and single kind of works. Just some nice vanilla stuff. Yeah, I would like to win with like some barrels we didn't win yet, like triple or quasar or something like that. But we already have like... Do we actually have so many new things? I mean, I'm using Tempest, which makes things complicated. If you just played a normal original machine, it would be much easier, you know? Like Tempest is making problems hard. Reducing damage, which is really bad. Like, is there a guardian which guarantees crit? Oh my god, mole. Heat build-up, minus 100%. Damage, knockback and fire rate increased. But we don't see anything. Yeah. Like, what did we play as a mole? Like, can we go like homing mole? Oh yeah, right. No, we're not playing that again. We don't see anything. It's not that we don't see stuff, we don't see like anything. It feels a bit boring, but... Projectiles locks to aim direction. Constructor, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, like... I'm not sure I like plasma that much. But this should be a run where we're gonna reach like insane amounts of damage. Gadget charges +1 every 5 seconds, reset each wave, right? Projectiles don't deal damage on impact, damage +50% per zap chain after the first hit. Former purpose, guard a human genome installed in microscopic nanomachine. You had awoken unfinished yet adaptable, alone fighting for many. Keep unlocking pieces for yourself, I'll be waiting at the center of what you've become. Okay. I feel like it starts like... Okay, so we definitely have more damage with this one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously, right? We're gonna have more damage. Because, like... This one has 25% less damage. Also reduced knockback. Yeah, maybe just go for the original. So what's the challenge of this run, actually? No, the only challenge of this run is like unlocking the Visit the cell command Steam page via the top left button on the main menu. They're happy. There we go. So what's that? A drill? Where is that even? Is that like a mod? There it is. Microsoft smaller than center hole fall in. What central hole? Microsoft smaller than center hole fall in. What is a center hole? Okay. So yeah, the challenge of the next run is to unlock the sprinkler. Achieve victory at F5 with only 360% accuracy weapons. So yeah, I gave up on a lot of ideas just to unlock that. We're playing vanilla. A lot of stuff which we already played with, but I mean it makes sense, right? Wait, what if I grab the spider? We have no health, but that's fine. This might be more enjoyable, actually. We can also go with a drone. I'm worried about what this will be. No, it's fine. Okay. I like to move it. Okay. Yeah, maybe we can do that. Win with a drone. Nothing super fancy, but... So, drone is new thing. Oh, wait. I have Overlord selected. Oh, that's a big problem. That's why it's so hard. We can go with this one. HO. Only 2 weapons, but it might be enough. Dude, like... It's gonna be so much easier now. No? Whoops, that was a huge mistake. So maybe... If you're using the proper motherboard, maybe we can play something else. Like a triple? That seems like such a crazy idea though. I mean, theory is much better, right? Like, not good if there's only few enemies on screen, but... Yeah, I like it. How much is bad? Like, minus 40% damage and minus size. Okay. New... Maybe we can go even something here, but what? Ah, dude. This increases sticky. And bounce. I mean, I kind of like it. I think this is the coolest one yet. Okay. Alright. We found a build that we can easily win the first wave with. And I think it has a lot of potential down the line as well. And... we do have the gadget. If we can get crit to 100%, then we would really like be able to just spam them out. That's the goal. That's the goal. As for the unlocks, so we want to unlock the sprinkler. And then maybe we can do another one. Like... achieve victory at depth 5 without taking a single hit or losing armor. Oh my god. Okay. I guess you use Baphomet for that one. Baphomet auto-destructs if you have only one armor, and they should do when you get hit. We can try this. Have at least plus 200% crit damage, because that will go well with the crit thing that we wanna achieve. Victory with a crit mod. Okay. There's so many things still left to be researched. Okay, let's read some story before we wrap it up. Records, database, files. Okay. Worldwide civil unrest. Civil unrest is spreading across the globe as all four superpowers grapple with different internal pressures that are starting to look less like domestic problems and more like a pretext for conflict. Demonstrations, riots, strikes, and crackdowns have all intensified in recent months, and analysts warn that governments under this much strain often look outward for relief, unity, or an enemy. In the Ashen Armada, overcrowding, failing infrastructure, and exhausted security forces have turned dense urban zones into pressure cookers. The Cobalt Consortium faces a different problem: a polished surface hiding public resentment over tightening control, data restrictions, and a system that promises optimization while leaving no room for to breathe. The Gaia Guild is seeing anger harden around ecological retaliation, with calls to answer industrial expansion through direct action rather than diplomacy. Okay, so the GGs wants us to turn outwards. Meanwhile, Team Triumph has leaned into nationalist bravado as economic dominance and political spectacle fuel demand to prove its strength abroad. Alright. Hopes for peace dim as Gaia Guild hardened stone. For years, the Gaia Guild was described by outsiders as the world's last serious voice for peace, more interested in preservation than conquest and more willing than other superpowers to speak in the language of balance, restraint, and coexistence. Yes, but if others don't want to preserve, then we want to destroy, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. That image has been eroding for some time, and recent statements from guild leadership suggest it might now be gone for good. Public messaging out of guild territory has grown steadily harsher, shifting from warnings about ecological collapse to open condemnation of industrial civilization itself. Recent rallies, militia drills, and speeches by senior spiritual authorities have framed humanity not as a wounded species in need of correction, but as an invasive force choking the world that sustains it. Analysts now warn that their environmental absolutism is hardening into something far more dangerous. If its leaders truly believe the Earth can only survive by breaking humanity's grip on it, then peace may no longer fit into the vision in their future. Okay. Confusion and silence follow Abyss Labs incident. Confusion is mounting after reports of serious incidents at Abyss Labs were followed by an almost immediate wall of denials, vague statements, and abruptly directed questions. Several nearby contractors and transport personnel claimed they saw emergency shutters seal sections of the facility late last night, followed by internal alarm lights, a restricted vehicle movement, and at least 2 medical response units entering under blackout protocol. By morning, Abyss officials were insisting that no major breach had occurred and describing the event only as a contained system irregularity. That explanation has done little to settle nerves. Witnesses described personnel leaving the site in protective gear, loading sealed containers onto unmarked trucks, and scrubbing access points that would normally see little attention unless something had gone badly wrong. No injuries have been publicly confirmed, no outside investigators have been allowed in, and no detailed timeline has been released. Okay, so yeah, stability of all the countries is going down and Abyss is doing something weird. Surely that's not gonna explode. Okay, so we read all the A's now. So now we have to read the J's, okay, and then the T's, okay. And then I'm not sure I'm gonna read the G's. Well, maybe we can read the G's. G's are just about the Guardians, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna read the G's last. Also, I just realized, since this build feels super powerful, we can nerf ourselves a little further by playing the Tempest thing. So maybe it's gonna be okay. Yeah, these are a little bit, these have a lot of HP. But still, like, we managed to take them down. Okay, I think we're gonna be good with this build. Alright, so yeah, next time we're gonna be at Tempest with a drone. Bastille drone constructor. Constructor is interesting. So things stay on board for like 6 seconds. Triple, yeah. Our damage is really low, but we can counterattack. We can counteract that with this gadget that we have, the stator. So yeah. Other than that, I don't know. The only thing I really care about is that my weapons become 360 at the end. So yeah, triple plasma. This thing. Yeah, maybe that's not the best. Like, I would probably just use the normal one, but I just want to get them all out of the way. And then, yeah, this super combo here, plus Ocelli to make me produce no heat. We'll see how well that's gonna go. And then Stomp in emergencies. And yeah, that's gonna be the build for the next time. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you are as well. If you are, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next episode of Genome Guardian 2, where we're gonna play yet another weird build we never tried again before, and yeah, hopefully unlock some more like pieces, parts for future runs. The Nemer signing out. Bye bye.